Here in this video, I want to give a rundown of 10 of best affiliate marketing tools, in my opinion, that would be best suited for you when you want to scale up your business and really kind of take your business to the next level. Hi, Peter here from Hidden Online Living. Welcome. And here I just want to give you my rundown of 10 of the best possible tools that would actually benefit you, in my opinion, that will actually help drive your business forward, that you can scale it up to the next level and really start to see those results. So again, this is just following on from a previous video that I did where I provided 10 of the best free tools. This video here is going to go into the paid version of tools that will show you where you want to go when you're looking to scale up and just level up on your skill set and your knowledge and provide you with more features, etc., to really kind of allow your business to grow. So I'm going to quickly jump into the computer and I'm going to start showing you through these different platforms and explain the features and what they have to offer to see if it's something that will benefit you.
Eventually, when you get most areas of your online business set up and you've started creating content and so forth, regardless of whether it's on your website or your YouTube channel, eventually you're going to need to do some form of keyword research and do search engine optimization or SEO. And in order to do that, you'll need to have some sort of a helping hand, especially when you're just getting started. And a tool like Moz will actually help simplify the process of doing all those needless tasks, and it actually helps you to literally simplify the processes and so forth. Because if you can check out the website at moz.com, and here it will definitely give you an oversight as to what's available within the platform. So it allows you to do detailed keyword research. It also allows you to do site audits, ranks and tracks specific keywords, even does backlink analysis if you have any backlinks that are coming from your website, etc. And it actually gives you informed decisions as to whether keywords that you're looking to search for or try and rank for, they'll let you know if it's going to be relevant to be a useful topic, so that you can actually start creating content around it, etc. And again, they have different paid versions, and depending on the version that you decide to opt in for, you will unlock various other features that will actually again help you to make your life a little bit easier. And again, they have loads of different tools and even helpful guides and tutorials on the platform as well. There's more than enough there for even a beginner coming in, or if you're wanting to level up your business, that there's something here that will actually definitely help you to move forward, especially if you're wanting to dive into the more detailed areas like analytics and etc., so that you can really kind of focus on what is actually doing well in terms of your content and what's not doing so well, so that way then you can really just remove those areas and just focus on the areas that really are helping you grow. So you can definitely check that one out. Another useful platform that would be considered to be worthwhile investing in at a later stage would be SemRush. And here you actually have access to a wide range of tools that can actually help you to level up loads of different areas in your business. And they have access to loads of tools that would be greatly beneficial to you to really show you where the key areas of what you need to focus on in order to help your business to grow. So check out semrush.com and you'll be able to see what's on offer, because they do, like I said, offer hosts of different tools. Like here you have analytical tools, so you can actually do competitive research, so you can actually check out your competitors or competing websites' best keywords that they use to help them to rank, and you can actually clearly see what they're using. You can discover new organic competitors, and you can observe different changes and trends. And it also gives you access to loads of different site analytic tools, so that you can really go in depth into researching other websites and just really kind of see what makes them tick. So you've also got advertising research as well, so you can really discover, like say, new competitors, even different ways of setting up proper advertisements using budgets and effective keywords, etc. And it goes into a load of areas, and you can even check out different statistics on different areas, etc. So you can definitely check this out here. There is a lot of really helpful and useful tools on this platform that will really kind of step up your game to literally say grow your website or your YouTube channel or whatever type of online business that you're looking to create. There's definitely a lot here, and it's very useful. So again, like the other platforms mentioned in this video, they do actually have paid options, and again, with each tier, they do unlock specific features, or they'll unlock more features. But again, you don't have to worry about that as of now. You can look into that as and when your business starts to grow and what key areas you want to actually focus on. So there's definitely more than enough here for you to really kind of just see how you can utilize it to maximum effect. But you check out the website anyway, and make sure to do research around these pages and just really see if it will definitely be a useful option for you, for your business moving forward. Another excellent tool that I would highly recommend that you check out would be Grammarly. Now, it does have a free version that you can literally use. You can go onto the Google Chrome store and you can install a free to use extension within your web browser, and that will give you access to some really useful features. Especially, it's really useful if you are writing blog content or even just developing websites. So it allows you to literally grammatically correct written errors on your content, even like say wording and stuff that you would have missed out on, or you may have left a word out of a certain sentence, or you've spelt it wrong. This here will literally flag up straight away, letting you know that you've misspelt it. But what it'll also do is it'll actually give you other related kind of phrases that you can use instead that would sound better. So it literally gives you that option to change it at will. Now, even though the standard version, currently at the minute I'm just using the standard version, which is free to use, but they do also have paid plans, and they're not overly expensive. They're actually very cheap, and I actually would highly recommend, especially as your business is growing, especially if you're doing lots of more written content like blog articles and so forth, it would definitely be a good idea to invest in maybe one of the paid features, as this actually unlocks a lot more tools and services that will actually help you to really kind of engage further with your content, and it will give you access to a load of other areas that the standard version wouldn't give you. So at least then you can focus mainly on just creating the content that you need. So again, you can check that out over Grammarly.com, and even that, be sure to install the extension on your browser as well, because it's definitely a worthwhile tool. And like I said, at a later stage, if you do feel like it's something that you want to invest in, definitely go and have a look at it. Sumo is also another really good platform that can be used, especially this is more tailored towards websites or e-commerce sites. If you use likes of WordPress or Shopify, you can use Sumo to help you actually capture email leads a lot faster. It actually cuts out a lot of the areas that you don't really have to worry about when trying to set up an email capture form on your website. You can literally set up this plugin and it will actually cut out a lot of that unnecessary work for you, so that and it will actually help you to draw in more email leads. So again, these have actually got different pricing tiers as well that you can check out. Essentially, you can set it up on those networks for free, but they do have a paid plan that does unlock a lot more features, and they give you access to loads of analytical data features, etc., and even more options on how you can promote your content and that better. So again, this is another really good platform that would be worth checking out, more so for growing your websites and blogs, etc. As with any business startup, when you really are adamant that you want to start up an online business, you will need some form of website hosting, because even if you do, for talk's sake, have an idea for a website, or even if you are creating content on a YouTube channel, you will still need a neighbouring website to use as a central hub to drive all your traffic to literally promote your articles, content, affiliate offers, etc., whatever it is that you're trying to do. And you will need to be able to have a website available, and in order to do that is you need to have access to purchase a hosting provider that will allow you to set up all these processes and automate everything. So Bluehost, in my opinion, is a really good platform. I personally use it for myself to build out my websites, and it is relatively very affordable, and it's relatively very easy to use. I've actually had no issues with the platform at all, and I find that the support is actually very good. If I have had any issues, I generally haven't found that I don't be waiting that long for support to get back to me to deal with any queries or so forth that I've actually had, but I haven't had too many, so I've been very fortunate that way, and I've no issues at all. So it is a very good platform, and again, the pricing is actually very cheap as well to really get started. So initially, like everything else, when you are wanting to expand your business, this is a key area, because your business really won't exist without having a platform similar to this. Now, there are loads of other web hosting platforms out there, like GoDaddy, Namecheap, there's any amount of them, but you want something that you can understand, that you know that you can pick up and be familiar with, and it's not really going to take you all that long to set up. So this is definitely something that I think is worthwhile checking out. Now, I've also done a previous review of this. I'll leave a link in the description so that you can actually go and have a look at that and see and have a more detailed idea of whether it's a good platform for you to use for your business. But yeah, using a hosting platform will be essential to help you grow your business, and it's definitely an area that you will need to invest in at some point in order to really scale your business up to the next level. This will actually literally be the foundation that you can build everything from. So this is definitely a key area that you will need to consider at some point in your online journey. So definitely feel free to check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description so that you can go and have a look at it and see what you think for yourself. When looking to promote your business and take things to the next level, eventually you'll need some form of platform to be able to help you with setting up your social media posts so that you can really gain traction and get your content out to more audiences, so you can get more eyes on what it is that you're creating. And an excellent platform to check out would be Hootsuite. Essentially, this is an all-in-one platform that allows you to schedule and manage different tasks and posts, etc., so that you can really categorize and schedule out everything, so that it really cuts back on a lot of the unnecessary work of constantly just going onto your apps and constantly posting every couple of times a day. This will allow you to actually do that. But it also has access to loads of other effective tools such as analytics. You can even manage teams, security, allows you to promote to loads of different social media platforms, etc. And they do actually have paid plans depending on how big your business is or whether you're working for yourself, so that you can actually leverage what it is that you're doing to the maximum effect. And it does allow you, like I said, to schedule out a lot of your posts so that you can literally take 1 or 2 days out a month and schedule all your posts for the coming month, and then literally then you can just, all you have to worry then is just looking at the analytical data and see which posts are actually doing well and which aren't, so that way you can focus your content on those areas. And they do have a lot of other helpful resources, etc., even with educational resources. They've even got their own courses where you can get certification as well. So it's definitely a really good all-in-one platform that would be worth checking out, especially when you're looking to really implement social media into your business. So when you really want to take your business to the next step and you've actually gone through the process of signing up with a hosting provider and now you want to actually start building out your websites. Now you'll be using WordPress for the most part, and essentially you can use the free themes or you can purchase themes, but the downside with that is sometimes they can be very limited in terms of what you want to add and take away and so forth, and a lot of the time you do need some level of coding skills or some background in programming to be able to really utilise in the maximum effect. But the problem is, if you remove something, you could potentially break your whole site, and then it leaves you then scratching your head trying to figure out what you want to do next or how to actually fix the problem. So a way around that would be to focus on a page builder suite, because it takes away all that unnecessary hassle of having to do any sort of programming at all, and it's ideal for a beginner that's coming in, that you don't have to worry about that you can literally just take what's there and just actually get to work. And the best thing about having a really good page builder is actually everything is drag and drop. It's all visual, so you don't need to worry about all those detailed aspects of it. So you can literally just focus on the key areas of making the websites or the pages look exactly how you want. And services like Thrive Themes is definitely worthwhile for doing that. It'll make your life so much easier. Plus you can have a bit of fun with it as well, because it does allow you to create your websites around your own creative ideas, etc. So I highly recommend the Thrive Themes suite, because I actually do use it for myself, for my business, and they do actually have a ton of different really useful tools that you can use. And once you implement them onto your website, because it's fully integratable with WordPress, you have full customization that when you do decide to create a new page or etc., you can literally customize it to how you actually wish. So you can even implement like email lead features, etc., even onto it. And again, Thrive Architect is their drag and drop page builder, which is an essential tool, and in my opinion is one of the best tools out there that you can use. I use it all the time, and it is a really really good tool, and there's loads of helpful guides and tutorials. I've also done a few of them on my channel, so I'll leave a link in the description so you can check a few of them out. And the best thing as well too is they've also recently added in the new Thrive theme builder, which allows you to have full customization, not only just of the individual pages but of the whole website in general, where you can literally customize the entire theme of your website to suit how you actually want it to look. You can add in anything from what way the pages are to look to custom banners, sidebars, headers and footers. You can pretty much determine even navigation links. You can determine what and how you want your site to look, so it gives you full control over it. And they've recently made it public as well, so that everybody can literally have access to this. So definitely this here is going to be a massive way forward in terms of how people develop their content for their websites. And I've also done a previous video on this where I go through step by step showing you a first look into this Thrive theme builder and showing you how to create a simple, effective theme-based website from scratch, and just walk you through all the steps. So again, I'll leave a link in the description so that you can check that out also. So it's definitely, if you're looking for a page builder now, there is a ton of them out there, and feel free to definitely check which one's out, because every single one of them has their own perks and different varieties of what they can do. But I personally use Thrive Themes because in my opinion it is one of the best, and for me it's been the one that I've been able to pick up the easiest in terms of how quickly that I can implement certain ideas and putting things together. So it's definitely worth checking out. So I'll leave a link down in the description so that you can check this out for yourself if you haven't done so already, because it definitely will be a vital tool in your inventory to have when you're looking to grow your business. Regardless of whether you're doing website content or blogging, or even in my case doing YouTube content, I still have a website or need a website to be able to use it as a hub to drive traffic to offers and services. And I actually use my websites being built with Thrive themes in order to be able to do that. So it definitely streamlines the whole process for me. And again, I can do stuff in half the time than if I was to literally sit down and try and coding all day, which would take me forever. So I don't have to worry about that when I'm using a tool like this. So definitely feel free to check it out. Another essential tool that would be worthwhile investing in, especially when you've got to the point where you have gotten your website set up and you've gotten a lot of the key areas up and running, is eventually you will have to focus on capturing email leads, because you will need to build up your email list in order to promote to people so that you can really scale up your business. And the only way to do that is to invest in an email autoresponder. Now there are a ton of them out there, there's so many of them out there, and they all have their different perks and different areas that they focus on. But for me, two of the areas or the platforms that I consider to be two of the best, and they're the easiest to get into, especially in terms of affiliate marketing, because they actually allow for affiliates to come in and promote products through using the email services, etc., would be Aweber and Getresponse. Now I personally at the moment use Aweber. It is very user friendly and it is easy to kind of set up and implement certain features, etc., and it doesn't take you long to really kind of set up an email campaign so that you can literally start promoting to your list straight away. And they also do allow you to promote the platform as an affiliate itself so that you can bring in sales, etc. So it's a really cool added bonus to be able to not only use the program but also help you to earn money from it as well. And the same can be said for Getresponse. Getresponse is also another really highly effective tool. Again, it's more visual than Aweber, but again it has a lot of really similar features. There would actually be just as many advanced features in Getresponse, and it pretty much depends on your preference which one you actually like the most. The reason why I'm mentioning the two here is to give you a clear option of which one that you think you would prefer. Getresponse would practically be a more visual platform because it has a lot more drag and drop elements to it, so some people actually like that. So it definitely offers a lot for you, and again it has its own pricing structure, etc. Now at the moment it is a little bit more expensive than Aweber, but it actually has just as many features, so it's definitely a platform worth looking into as well. Now both platforms offer their own helpful and useful services, and like Aweber, Getresponse also does have its own affiliate program, so you can also promote the platform as an affiliate as well that you can earn money from as well. So they're really effective because, like I mentioned, it is essential that you focus on, when you've gotten all the other key basic foundations of your business set up, it really is you have to be be really focused on building up an email list to really kind of grow your business, because you can't just solely rely on your current platforms like your websites and your YouTube channels, even though they will get a lot of traffic. But in order to get really targeted traffic or sales, it is best to grow your email list, because you can have more of a one-to-one interaction with your followers through your emails, and by having that, by capturing the email leads, will allow you to do that. So these platforms will definitely be worth investing in, and you will need to invest in one of them at some point in the future. So definitely feel free to check some of these out, and like I mentioned, there are a load of other ones, but I consider these to be two of the best, so it's totally up to you what you want to do, so you can have a look at them. I'll leave links down in the description that you can check them out and see what you think for yourself. So eventually, when you've gotten all the other processes set up, the most important thing as to why you created your business is literally the heart of the whole process is the content. And in order to do that, you need to have some platform to be able to create the content with. Even if you're creating a website, you'll want to create videos that you can embed on your website, or if you have a YouTube channel, you'll be focusing on video. But you will need some form of video platform or editor to be able to create your videos. Now, there are a lot of them out there, and a lot of them are depending on your level of experience. Some of them are more catered toward advanced users, others more so to beginners, etc. But it's totally up to your own preference. But for me, a really good platform that I definitely think is worthwhile, and I do use it myself, and I also used it when I first started out, is a platform called Vidnami. It was originally called Content Samurai, but they've since renamed the platform. And this is a very good piece of video editing software that actually allows you to create really highly engaging and motivational videos based around pretty much any topic or area that you want. You can embed or create or add in your own videos, but they also have a plethora of other pre-recorded video sequences that you can literally use to create videos just using them alone. And it's also a great way that if you're not comfortable being on camera and you're not really sure of doing that when you first start out, or even if you never want to be on camera, this here would be a vital tool for you, because you can create so many videos using this platform without you ever having to be on camera. And again, they have loads of really cool tools and features, etc. They have loads of different templates, and there's any amount of pre-recorded scenes like I mentioned. They've also got access to tons of really useful custom templates. You can have like different templates for both for social media, just even for your standard desktop videos, etc. Plus you'll also have access to loads of audio libraries that you can use music to really give your videos that little bit more of a vibe, so that people can engage with it a lot more. So it's definitely worth checking out. And this here is very beginner friendly. Doesn't take you long to really get used to the process at all. And the really cool feature of this is you can write out your own script, and you can literally embed your script onto the platform. And what it will do is when you do go to embed your videos or create your videos, you can base each scene around your script, and the script will actually play out in each scene, so the text, whatever you've written in certain areas, will be able to show up on the screen at different points. You can also add in your own voiceovers. It allows you to preview what you've actually done so that you can make any tweaks, etc. to what you want. And it's a visual editor, everything's drag and drop. And the best thing about Vidnami is it's all online. You don't never have to install any piece of software to your remote desktop computer at all. Everything is online, so you just log in from your account on your web browser, and that's you ready to go. You can walk away. And it is very affordable also to really get into, and they do run regular deals where you can even potentially get it cheaper at certain points. So it's definitely really an effective tool to really kind of just get started. And even as a beginner, it would definitely be a key area to focus on, and this will actually help you gain the confidence that you need to really level up your video creation and editing skills. And then if you do feel like you're ready to move on at some other point, then maybe you can invest in another piece of software down the line. And there's so many others to choose from. There's any amount of them online you can check out. There's loads of free to use ones and other paid ones. There's obviously more expensive than others, so like Camtasia, Adobe Premiere Pro, etc. I personally use another one called Filmora 9 because I really like the interface in that, and it's very easy to use. But I also do use Vidnami as well. I like to jump between the two because again, this is very beginner friendly, and it does allows you to change up your creativity depending on what you want to do. So definitely I'll leave a link in the description so that you can have a look at this and see if it's something that is a worthwhile area for you to focus on, especially when you want to create your content. So the last effective tool that we will look at in this list is called the Simple Traffic Blueprint. And the reason why we're looking into this is because even though when you're starting out your own online business, especially as a complete newbie, it's very easy to get overwhelmed and to not really know of what areas you need to focus on and what key segments you need to really kind of build up when you're looking to build your business, like between choosing a niche, how to actually build a website, create a YouTube channel, how to really create content. And sometimes we do need a helping hand in order to allow us to focus on those areas and just keep us on a structured path to follow, so that we can actually just focus on what really needs to be done, so that we don't get overwhelmed or distracted. So this platform, the Simple Traffic Blueprint, is an effective training course that is really useful, and it's very engaging, and it's relatively affordable, very, very affordable, and it is a very affordable way for you to invest in your future and your learning skills, etc., so that you can literally grow your skill set over time. Plus you'll also gain access to the course creator, which is Philip Bowerman, and you can reach out to him as well to be able to figure out if you have any questions and you're not really sure of what to do. Philip will actually let you know and show you key areas of what exactly you can focus on. I've personally used this platform myself when I first started out online, and I cannot deny that it's one of the best platforms out there to really show you and just focus on those specific areas that you need to really narrow down when you're looking to really build an online business. And you'll actually get things up and running in half the time following the steps in this platform than if you were to actually try to figure out for yourself. Because in most cases, most newbies starting out, even for the likes of myself, I spent months, if not a year or two, trying to figure everything out. But then when I found this platform, I learned more in the space of a couple of weeks than I spent in that time actually trying to figure it out for myself. So that's essentially one of the key things that you really should be thinking about when you're looking to really kind of level up your online business. It definitely is the case that at some point you will need to invest in some form of training to really show you exactly what you need to do next, or show you exactly what you should be focusing on. And this platform, the Simple Traffic Blueprint, will allow you to actually do that, so that you can get your business up and running a lot quicker. So I'll leave a link in the description, so be sure to check it out and see if it's definitely going to be a worthwhile avenue for you to explore.
So there you have it. They're my 10 personal paid platforms that I think will be relevant and actually be beneficial to actually help you really kind of leverage and scale up your business over the long term, if you're willing to make that initial upfront investment. Because once you've gotten to that stage, when you've built the foundations of your business, like again using the free platforms, once you're ready and you actually have a bit of money set aside, you can then level up and actually invest in some of these platforms if you want to, and then you can really start focusing in on those key areas to really see the growth in your business. But again, you'll get that just by taking action, so it's totally up to yourself. If you're still not sure of things, you can still stay to the free versions like I mentioned in my previous video. I'll leave a link in the description so you can go and check that out if you haven't seen it already. But you can use that for the most part until you've actually really built up that confidence, until you know that you're ready to actually level up. And then when you feel like you are ready, then you can take it to the next step. So again, you can actually check out this video and have a look through those platforms again and see if there is something viable there for you. So I hope you found the information here and it's helpful. I really hope that those platforms that I mentioned have really kind of given you some insight if they are the usable feature for you moving forward with your business. If you have, make sure to leave a like on the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be updated with future content, and also feel free to share the video. But if you are looking to really get started with creating an online business from scratch, make sure to check out the link below this video for a simple and proven formula that will actually help you get started and teach you the steps to take action. And also be sure to check out some of the other videos here that will actually show you some other proven products and features and services that will actually also give you some leverage, or if it's something you want to look into when you are building your business. And I will see you all in the next one.